Hey, welcome back to MIA TV. Today we're going to have a look at this. This is the Pallatrax range of products. This is, the stand here is full of bait ingredients and products, but they also, Pallatrax do a whole range of components for your fishing needs. Now, Pallatrax have been around a long time, and they're synonymous with carp and specimen bream and tench, especially in the UK. Now, there's a chap over here in Ireland called Ben Cavasso. Ben Cavasso is probably one of the most prolific catchers of massive big tench in this country, and he's a huge Pallatrax fan. Uses a lot of the Pallatrax range to catch his fish. So, as I say, Pallatrax started their life off many moons ago, and one of their starter points was the Stones range. Now, the Stones were a lead system that weren't actually a lead. They were an actual stone itself that had been drilled and a swivel put in, so that it was designed to sort of outsmart these very rig-shy fish, whether they be barbel or whether they be carp. Not really overly sold on that principle, but do you know what? They were very popular in the UK for a good while. But as I say, the Pallatrax range is quite an extensive range, and they have some very unique and different things. They have the full freezer baits that are available here in store. They also have the ready-mades. Now, there's two flavour ranges being carried. The two major flavour ranges are Crave and Jungle. Now, the Crave is a plum cranberry sort of crab flavour, and it's basically a fish meal style boilie. And then you have the other one, which is Jungle. Now, the Jungle is a peanut meal and a tiger nut meal kind of boilie, which I have to say makes a lot of sense to me. There's an awful lot of waters that I would fish where tiger nuts were very successful, and they will be sort of, you know, places like the Loch. Boilies like that are going to really score quite heavily. Now, as I say, they do a whole range of pop-ups to match their actual boilies, and glugs and dips and sprays. They also do things like the neutral density. This is a neutral glug. It's basically like a very thick, viscousy syrup. And what you can do, you can add some of the flavours into it, give it a shake around, but also you can add some of the natural range into it, so they adhere to your boilie. Now, the natural range is, they have air dried or freeze dried a number of their things like bloodworm. They've got maggots, they've got waterfly, they've got black snail, they've got small snail, they've got brown snail. And when you put these snails back into water, they actually reabsorb the water and become very next to the real thing. They're very close to being like the real thing. And especially for tench and fish like that, where you're doing a lot of stalking, things like these naturals are a great thing to have in your bag. Now, so Pallatrax do a huge range of baits and ingredients and bits and pieces to put the fish on the bank, but they also do a whole range of components that will allow you snare the fish that you're looking for. They have over on the wall just here, there's a board that has a very large and extensive range of Pallatrax components. Now, there's everything there from hooks, swivels, cork, balls, tubing, all the little bits and pieces that you might need for a day's session. But they also have some really nice things that are very unique to Pallatrax, and that is they have a number of hook length materials that behave a very specific way, and they have, as I said, very unique, well worth a look. So if you're in the market for some left to field bait, if you want to get away from the mainstream that a lot of anglers are using, Pallatrax are here in Ireland now. They're in store in Main Irish Angling. And they also, as I said, have a full range of components there if you want to have a look at them. Very different range, very unique, very different from what the mainstream guys are doing, and that's what sets Pallatrax apart and makes them so successful in the UK. So this has been Jerry, this is Main Irish Angling, and we'll see you in the next video.